Sandoval, and I'm here to watch Gabriel's persuasive speech today.
I'm Kendall Wilson. I'm here to watch Gabriel Sandoval's persuasive speech today.
Hi, how's it going? I play a little bit of music just to get you guys in the spirit of what I will be introducing today. My purpose today is to get you guys to understand why there are body cams, and specifically know why and where they should wear them, why police officers should wear them. So if you guys could please take a seat, as I will begin momentarily. Make yourself feel comfortable, and I will begin shortly. Thank you. Okay, so now that I have your attention, so many of us through our lifespan, we have interacted with police officers, whether we're getting pulled over for speeding, or because we're making a police report, or an accident, or whatever the case may be. However, some of you guys can say that officers were jerky. They carry themselves in a very negative way. However, next time when you pay attention to the officer, you should pay attention to their uniform. Usually they have a little device on their chest or shoulders, or sometimes even on their glasses. These devices are they're called body cams. These body cams record everything and the officer interacts with throughout their shift. However, these body cams, first generation, were introduced in 2005. They were introduced in the United Kingdom. However, through the course of time, it's made it into the States, the United States, and a decent amount of agencies carry these body cams. However, in 2015, Los Angeles Police Department stated that all officers on duty will be wearing these body cams. However, I find it really important for you guys to know that only 80% of officers that belong to big agencies, for example, Los Angeles Los Angeles Sheriff's Department, Chicago Police Department, New York Police Department, only 80% of their officers wear these body cams while they're on duty. And surprisingly, only 30% of officers that belong for small city or smaller agency police officers wear these body cams. However, you may be asking yourself, so why do I benefit from officers wearing these body cams? Well, you benefit from it a lot, just as much as I benefit, and as well as the officer benefits from this. We would benefit from this because less brutality would happen. There would be less brutality. Why? Because an officer would be wearing these body cams their whole entire, since the time they begin their shift to the time they end. They would be recorded the whole entire time and monitor, and they would be less likely to commit police brutality. Another point would be more evidence in the aspect of responding to a murder scene or responding to a domestic violence attack. There would be more evidence to gather by footage, not by just weapons or whatever the case may be. There may be more evidence. Ways to study. In current times, people want to have social workers respond to domestic violence, and we could get that rolling if we're able to understand and study certain scenarios. Discrimination. Police officers would be less likely to commit these discriminations against minorities because they're always being recorded. For example, Los Angeles Times reported an article stating that cops were portraying people as gang members, falsely recording them. This was only brought to the police attention because a mom of a minor made her complaint because she received a letter stating that her son was uploaded into a gang database. So imagine, how would you feel as a parent if your son was uploaded into this gang database just because he was hanging around people? Furthermore, an article, Winston in 2016 stated an article saying, you may be in the California's gang database and not even know it. I'm originally from California, so imagine if I was in the police in a gang database and I didn't even know. So just because they base it just because off of the people you hang around with and the people you interact with. And just back to what I said, in 2015, Los Angeles ABC News released an article stating that all of Los Angeles Police Department officers would be wearing these body cams. So you may be asking yourself, so what are the cons about this, the bad things about this? The bad things is funding. Where this funding is going to come from? Obviously, tax-paying people, but at the same time, you'd be safe. For example, Pulaski M published an article in 2018 that they wanted to bring out this new technology where the device would be able to detect terrain throughout the city and predict incidents, homicides, or whatever the case may be. But I mean, that's just, imagine if body cams are expensive, imagine how much this device may cost. Cons, another one would be lawsuits. There'd be multiple lawsuits because people would feel as their rights are being violated. And another thing would be officers they're able to decide whether or not they want to record an incident. Excuse me. However, I feel like officers should not have the authority. It should be recorded since they begin till they finish their shift. Where should they wear them? Like I stated before, I believe they should wear them on their chest, their shoulder, or their glasses, but something that you can get a full view of what they're doing. And they should always wear them while they are on duty. The full 8 hours, 10 hours, 12-hour shift. Who does this benefit? You may be asking, why does this benefit me? This benefits you, me, and the police officer. Why? Because police officers, they won't easily falsify documents. As I previously said, officers have been, the only reason they got caught was because they were able to review the dash cam video as well as their body cam video. And it creates more evidence for the scenario. And as I said, I hope this brief gave you a better understanding on why police officers should wear these body cams and why you should join the movement with me on why they should wear them. And I hope you guys have a better understanding. And I thank you for coming and taking the time out of your day to come to my brief. If you have any questions, concerns, feel free to ask them. I'm more than happy to answer them for you. Thank you. Goodbye.